The truck is fucking running right now. Oh, she's running. Got a little spinach right there. Got cooling. Had to adjust the throttle body, the throttle cable a little bit because it was opened up a little bit. So let's see how she hits. Oh. Oh, she's good. Let's see what happens. Trying to get the truck running. Had it running for a little bit, then it choked out. So now I'm at the lines. Came back here, checked out my return line, and not too sure if this has a big old factor to play, but she was bent up like that. So now I'm thinking if I could just redo that, and hopefully you could probably get a return. So she's looking pretty pinched up. I'm hoping this is a problem. Fuck. So I gotta see if I have another like 6 straight or some shit. Get that changed, or see if I can at least get this all removed and it'll be fine, because it's like it barely even grabbed. So who knows? Maybe this is the issue. Put everything on pretty much. Intake manifold, bigger throttle body, new fuel rails, regulator lines, replace the knock sensors, remove those, put them in a different area. Not that much crazy stuff. Get the car to turn on, charge up battery, it's on. Boom. Remove the fuel line, had pressure in it, lost a little bit of gas, so it's getting gas. New injectors, just Delphi, 80 pounds. New injectors, gotta be working because it was just running, you know, for a good 3 minutes on like a high throttle. But once I dropped the throttle, it still ran. Just not the second time I tried again. So trying to fix this pinched line on the return. Maybe it's getting like suffocated in the front or something. Prime it up a little, couple more, and then we'll see what's up. At first I did have my regulator at I think about like 50, 53, almost close to 58 PSIs to see if it would run. But figuring before everything was on stock rails and stuff, with the 80-pound injectors, I'd go back down to like, I guess what stock regulations is what, I don't know, 43 PSIs. If it was tuned or not, you know, it's all stock shit. It supplies 43 PSI, so I might as well drop it all back down to 43 PSIs and should still work. You know, on the forum. So whatever, we came across this. I'm gonna change this line, chop it up, try and redo it. Because she doesn't look as bad. She's pinched, don't get me wrong, she's pinched, but not that bad to keep fucking gas from coming in. Got her removed. Trying to change this pinched oil line. Kind of massaged her out, seeing if I can even just get her back on again quick, but I'll cut her back, get everything back on, get it back installed. I'll throw this on the plastic. Boop, boop, boop. Well, this first on the plastic, stuff this in there, try to work it all in slowly. Alright, let's see if we could drain some of this shit out. Got some burrs and stuff all up in there when I cut it and redid it, so. Alright, we got a little bit of some flowage. Alright. So she cleaned a little bit out, so okay. Try and make sure she's not bent up this time. Just a little bit more forward. I would cut it to fit, but I do want to save a little bit of extra line just in case. Try and line this thing up as straight as I can. Nice. Alright, finish tightening this thing up. Give her a whirl, make sure my lines ain't bent up this time. We'll go from there. That's the thing about the PTFE lines. Make sure them things ain't bent up. So hopefully they ain't bent up anymore, even on my feed line. So sooner or later I gotta check my whole feed line again as well. Make sure nothing's all twisted up. But alright, I'll be right back. I'm just looking at my feed line at the moment, and this shit is just super fucking long. Oh, wraps up on the inside, fuck me. But it's like an inch away dangling off of my fucking draft shaft. So yeah, we're gonna have to look at that fucker too. Alright, looks like we got a little bit of some better running finally. I gotta cut her off quick because of my freaking stupid steam pour. It is still spitting. Temp didn't go up too high at all, so before it did. Put it down, baby. Kept getting like a P107 code, a map sensor code, but cleared it a few times. No codes right now. Read it again. No codes are going back on. Let's be extra sure and turn this thing on again. She definitely needs to be retuned again, of course, but Not as bad though, just on a normal low chop. Make sure she's not sticky or not, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know what I mean. I had to adjust the throttle a little bit and my cable. Cable's pulling too tight. I'll try and probably sneak that video in there. So I loosened that up a little bit, got it to like close or got it to fully close when you let go, but it's finally getting up to temp. Probably gonna have to shut her off real soon because we're not a coolant. Not even coolant.